Screw Agile, but let's go Agile. These days, if you talk to any product or technology organization, they will tell you that they're following some form of Agile. It could be Scrum or Safe or some other buzzword. And they will also tell you that they follow all the rituals and ceremonies prescribed by the framework religiously. Things like daily stand-ups, backlog grooming, retrospectives, iteration demos, and whatnot. But if you were to ask them why they do Agile, they'll give you some vague answer like everyone else is doing it, or because our management asked us to be Agile. So let's take a step back and ask why organizations want to be Agile. And I think in simple terms, it is that the organization wants to be able to respond to changes in the marketplace as quickly and as effectively as possible. Now, if this is the goal of wanting to be Agile, this business agility is what is desired, I think there are three key elements that organizations need to have in place. The first is to be able to listen and observe what's actually going on in the marketplace. The second is the ability to analyze and plan a course of action which can respond to all the developments that are happening in the marketplace. And the third, of course, is actually implementing that plan of action. Now, when you look at engineering teams who are following Safe or Scrum or one of those methods, they're essentially doing only the third part of the thing, which is essentially implementing the changes as quickly as possible. But with such teams who are only doing the third part, what you will find is that they have like 1 year roadmaps which are fairly static. Now, in order to get the full benefits of your engineering team being Agile, your business also now needs to start thinking in a very Agile way. And this is an area where I feel product management has a big role to play, because they ultimately decide what the engineering team is going to work on. So I kind of think of product management as the glue that binds the whole organization together when the business is Agile. Now, in order to listen to what is going on in the market, product managers would need to look at inputs, both qualitative and quantitative. So your qualitative inputs would come from conversations with critical stakeholders, such as your customers, your sales teams, your marketing teams, your operations teams, your suppliers, your resellers, your support team, and so on. And you would get quantitative inputs by looking at data, and these could be your operational metrics, these could be industry reports, or it could even be feedback surveys and so on. Now, there are a lot of teams which collect all the inputs and are quick in the way they respond, and where they fail is in getting buy-in from critical stakeholders on their plan of action. It is critical to socialize with the critical stakeholders what you plan to do so that there is buy-in. And when there is buy-in, two things happen. One is you get additional feedback on how you could do things better. And the second is that when you actually develop that capability and take it to market, there is acceptance, and that really helps with product adoption. So if you are ever in doubt of what Agile means, go back to the English definition and you'll be safe. Now, if you think that your organization is not as Agile as you would like it to be, do give me a shout, and I would love to have a conversation. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.